And look at our schedule, guys. We have played really tough defense these last few weeks. But the Browns and Ravens, Lamar Jackson and Baker Mayfield are playing each other. Well, that's besides the point. Check out our team schedule. Last time we played the Kansas City Chiefs, they beat us by 5 points when they were up at halftime, 29-10. And guys, we gotta come back and beat them here to get our playoff spot. I mean, there's just no excuse for the way we played against them in the first half. If our defense can show up today, I'm pretty sure we'll make the playoffs with a 11-5 record. And Ryan Switzer has 869 yards. If he has 131 yards, he'll be our fourth player over 1,000 receiving yards, which is a great accomplishment. But Derek, should we draft a quarterback in the second or third round and get Derek Carr a good backup? Because he just has not been playing that well as he should. And Tyreek Hill is a dual threat. He's so fast. We're gonna struggle against him. So guys, we're gonna hop into this gameplay, and I'll see you when we get to the game.
I was trying to figure out why the words weren't going with the gameplay, but I was watching the run.
Oh yeah, guys, I am joined by Josh, who is watching on YouTube, but he's in live. And guys, so we do not have home field advantage today, but Oakland fans travel everywhere. Eric Berry, the man who sealed the deal last time we played them, David Amerson, the former Raiders, Kansas City Chief. We're going to have to stop Travis Kelce, who got a clutch first down, but I believe Morrow got a forced turnover on him when we needed it. And Pat Mahomes, see, we're still in the hunt, guys, so we might need Buffalo to lose to get this playoff spot, but we are in there. If we win this, we might get in. Not sure yet, guys. And Ryan Switzer, the young, fast kid from UNC, who's put the city on his back for his college team, his high school team, and now for the Oakland Raiders special teams. And Switzer, we're going to try to cut outside. Switzer made the man miss, but is tackled by number 20. Now we're going to get to the 30-yard line. And Coach John Gruden, a.k.a. Chucky, trying to make the Raiders go to the playoffs in his first season. But look how many interceptions I have thrown this season with Derek Carr. So awful. And guys, we got this. We know what they run.
30 of them.
Marshawn Lynch. Marshawn Lynch. We're going to start off the game with a power run with Marshawn Lynch because Marshawn has had a MVP caliber season, guys. And we have to stop, I think, second or third in rushing yards. Kareem Hunt and Pat Mahomes, who is a dual threat. And we're just going to do it underneath route to Lee Smith. And Lee Smith breaks the tackle but ends up losing yards, which is just awful. Alright, let's check out this defense. Xavier Williams, Chris Jones, who was making so much havoc last game, Reggie Ragland from Alabama, Anthony Hitchens and D. Ford. But check out this, Eric Berry and David Amerson. Those two are crazy good DBs, and we don't know how we're going to stop them on offense yet either. So we're going to snap the ball. Marshawn Lynch is going to get the carry. And Marshawn Lynch cannot get the first down. Big time play by number 40.
Do a fake punt. Do it on a feet.
We're going to run a fake punt sweep with our fullback here. Number 41 is going to get it. And we will not get it. Coach Chucky
God.
aggressiveness will not pay off here. But Bruce Irvin, since he's
Bro,
came
you
back
were
from
like,
injury, has dominated. And Azim
you were
Victor
so close.
has been has a chance at Rookie of the Year. But beautiful throw by Melvin. And Melvin gets the interception. And Oakland's defense, as we have our coaches back. And we have the ball back once again. This is...
Got him snag that board.
And this is way better than we started last time we played Kansas City when we allowed 29 points in one half. And Houston's going to get credit with the tackle, but after he broke his tackle, Marshawn Lynch and Hitchens are talking trash to each other. And that's just not great to see. But we're going to roll out left to try to find Ryan Switzer here, guys. And it's because Switzer is a speedy demon, and we'll find him. But Fuller's going to track him down, and he gets absolutely knocked by number 40. But Switzer's going to talk trash, say move those chains, and we're going to run another play with him, a screen, because he can make a man miss. And guys, I don't know if y'all can hear the storm, but it is storming really bad where I live.
Yeah, it actually is, dude.
And Switzer nearly dropped it. Well, Switzer lost 4 yards on that play. And we're going to run shallow cross, get Jared Cook and Martavis Bryant over the middle, and let Seth Roberts hopefully make a big time play. Now, but Carr's just going to get the first down with his legs, and that will move the chains. Clutch play by Derek Carr, especially versus the Steelers a couple weeks ago. And Marshawn Lynch is going to get the carry. Justin Houston looking at him. And Marshawn Lynch was absolutely truck. Number 40, but Eric Berry makes the wrap-up tackle. The young player from Tennessee who beat cancer. And unbelievable. And he's going to have to break tackle. And I want to say that's Osmeill or Jackson with the big time block right there. And nearly lost that tackle battle. It was Gabe Jackson, the young buck from, I forgot his college, guys, I apologize. But Anthony Hitchens cannot play defense like his brother, who absolutely got exposed in a preseason game last night. And we're going to run this ball back up through the gut with Marshawn Lynch, because if it's not broke, don't fix it. And number 98, I believe that is Williams, will make a big time play on second down. And Xavier Williams, yeah, this guy is a gem in a rough, really underrated in real life. We're going to run this play action, because Lee Smith is a star in his own way, a good role player. And we're going to give him the ball, see what he can do with it. Well, Lee Smith is going to be shut down on this play. And I don't know where to throw it. And I'm going to try to force it to Jared Cook, who drops it in the end zone. And we're going to kick a field goal here. No sense in trying to go for it here. And Amari Cooper's injured. We're going to put in Martavis Bryant, even though it's a playoff game, playoff hope game. I don't want it to ruin his chances from next year if he dislocates his shoulder. Azim Victor, a guy who I have seen dominate this season. And Kareem Hunt showing us why he's second or third in the league with rushing yards. And the New York Giants have a winning record, and Dak Prescott's first throw is an interception. And Whitehead's going to have a chance to get in the backfield, but a big time hit by Gilchrist. I think he injured Tyreek Hill, but he will not. And Tyreek Hill says, make sure you cover me, or y'all are going to have a long day. But the way that our team has played so far makes us look a lot better than we did last time. And Derek Johnson, the former Kansas City Chief, who's 35 years old, is making plays. But Bruce Irvin, like I said earlier, Since he's came after his injury, came back from his injury, he has been dominating us. Khalil Mack has to get in their backfield today, and we cannot go man coverage because they have another great Sammy Watkins, the great Sammy Watkins out of Clemson, and that's just not going to be fair. And we're going to run a cover 6 here. Whoever has to guard Tyreek Hill and deep, make sure you do so, because this man, Carl Joseph has a chance, and Gilchrist and Whitehead, Victor and Whitehead will stop him at a yard shy. So we had the ball back, guys, and we have a chance here to take the lead 10-0, which will actually help. If you watched the last game, we threw a pick with, I believe, 2 minutes left that cost us the game, but a beautiful punt by, I believe, Colquitt, their punter, and we have to drive 96 yards to get into the end zone. And where is Derek Carr running to? There he is. And Marshawn Lynch trucking Reggie Ragland, the young stud from Alabama. And guys, Alabama, they're going to produce one of the best running backs and wide receivers ever in the league. Derrick Henry starting to take over the league. Julio Jones has taken over the league. Clemson has produced some really good wide receivers as well. We got Sammy Watkins, Martavis Bryant. Who else? DeAndre Hopkins. Mike Williams showed up a little bit last year. Deion Kane's going to be a stud for the Indianapolis Colts. And we're going to run the ball back up with Marshawn Lynch, because Marshawn Lynch can go beast mode. And big time hit. I believe that was Reggie Ragland in the backfield. And Anthony Hitchens gets revenge for when Marshawn Lynch trucked him earlier in the game. We're going to run this wheel route with Amari Cooper. Switzer gets open in the middle with his speed. It could be a touchdown.
Dang, Buffalo's freaking 11-14.
An unbelievable deflected. And we're going to have to punt this ball.
That boy got clapped.
And Ryan Switzer goes not able to hold on the catch. And Michael Wright has to run. And it does not get the bounce we wanted. And as we go on to a commercial break, we will see what happens. Yeah. Hey Josh, will you do me a favor?
What?
Will you change it to private? And Whitehead is going to get a chance to make a big time play for this Raiders team. And Khalil Mack is going to strip him. And Bruce Irvin's going to get it. And we're at the 3-yard line. The defense shows up big here. Bruce Irvin and Khalil Mack have been dominant since Irvin came back from his injury. Oh, we're going to give it to Richard here. But Richard is covered. And we're going to force it to Jared Cook. And Eric Berry makes a good play. An unbelievable juke moves by Eric Berry. With rookie Colton Miller and Derek Carr tackle him at the 13. So 2 turnovers.
He actually threw an interception.
Beautiful play by Eric Berry, the safety. Jumping Jared Cook's route. And Jonathan Ellis making a big time hit. Lifting Kareem Hunt in the air. And I believe Kareem Hunt may be injured. And Kareem Hunt may be injured because they put Shajandrick West, a really hard name to say, in the game. Johnson So we go blitz on the team that released them, and they're gonna leave Amaro wide open. Terrible coverage by Gilchrist and Conley. And our offense defense starting to look how they looked the first time versus Kansas City. And we're gonna send Morrow on a blitz here, and Morrow will get blocked by 42, but leaving Maurice Hurst giving a wide open lane to hit the running back in the backfield. And Obi Melifonwu has really came up the last few weeks. Carl Joseph as well. Bruce Irvin though, if he didn't get injured, we're looking at a 20 sack season. And beautiful interception by Carl Joseph, diving for it. And our defense says we got our offenses back once again, forcing 3 turnovers already today. And we're only... And Carl Joseph, we're going to get hit by Hitton, I swear, who could take down Marshawn Lynch all by himself. And Marshawn Lynch is we're going to try to run him up the gut here. Lamar Jackson is doing pretty well in the Browns versus Ravens. But Ryan Tannehill is playing well against Buffalo. And that's what I like to see, because Buffalo loses, we probably will get into playoff. The young buck, and we're going to try to attempt this 60-yard field goal with Eddie Pinero. And is it good? And we'll get it right through the uprights. Beautiful kick by Eddie Pinero. And we're up 6-0, guys. Starting off the second quarter, way better than last time we played the Kansas City Chiefs. And we're gonna run. Wilbert's gonna be wide open. He's gonna mess up. And I believe that's DeAnthony Thomas making a few men miss. One of the fastest players in college football history. The old running back from Oregon. And Pat Mahomes, in his second year, getting the start. The kid from Texas Tech. And I think we injured Kareem Hunt because he's not playing. But Shadandrick West says, don't sleep on me. And Johnson, the former Kansas City Chief, does not have enough speed. And Gary and Conley, the young buck from Ohio State, cannot catch up either. And Shadandrick West is going to help the Kansas City Chiefs take the lead. And that's just not the way we wanted this to go. We gotta get their momentum lower than that, because if we lose all the momentum, we're gonna lose. Because we need this game. And Reggie Ragland just destroys beast mode on that play. So we're gonna have some issues. This game looks like it's gonna get heated like it has been the last few years. Ryan Switzer, Martavis Bryant, and Jared Cook on one side, and Amari Cooper on the other. And O-line let Chandler Jones right through. That's just unbelievable. But the Jets are upsetting the New England Patriots right now. We need the Patriots to win, guys. I know how everyone doesn't like the Patriots, but... And nearly the second pick for Eric Berry. Kyle Fuller. We're going to have to punt this one. We're going to try to keep it away from Tyreek Hill, because he is an animal. If he makes one man miss, this play is going to go backwards. And McDonald was ready to kill Tyreek Hill on that play. And Tyreek Hill, what a story. The only player I've seen in the NFL to have a grill on except for Alvin Kamara. And we're going to send Gilchrist on the blitz.
Does he actually have a grill?
Yeah. A terrible throw by Pat Mahomes. He'll hit the man holding the first down marker in the head. That has to be a fine. But listen, that AFC North where it's Steelers, Bengals, Browns, and Ravens, I don't even think the Steelers have a winning record, guys. And they're going to win their division with ease. Antonio Brown and Juju Smith-Schuster have not been as good as I thought they would be. And Le'Veon Bell had a big day against us. And Pat Mahomes overthrows Tyreek Hill on the left sideline. So we'll get the ball back. And Ryan Switzer's going to show Tyreek Hill that he's the better punt returner. And Cleveland and Baltimore. 2-0 entering the half. So I wonder if they sacked Baker Mayfield in the end zone. And he'll make number 30 miss, but he'll get tackled by the Pro Bowler Eric Berry. The Raiders. We're going to run the ball on the next play, but we're going to, if this is Jalen Richard, no, this is a weird formation that we haven't ran a lot this season. But Ryan Switzer's not going to let us go down. And look at Switzer breaking 3 tackles right there. And we're going to run a screen route to Marshawn Lynch because even if he doesn't block, he can break tackles. And terrible, terrible timing on the throw by me. And Marshawn Lynch will not get a chance on a screen. And we're going to run a halfback power row. Get the Raiders a chance here. And Marshawn Lynch will get the first down. And he's doing pretty good on the ground today. He has about 4 yards to carry. And Mari Cooper or Martavis Bryant, who do you want to go and grab it? It don't matter to me because they're. But Reggie Ragland, excuse me, Justin Houston's going to get his 2nd sack of the game, pretty much unblocked, and I couldn't. He has 19 sacks this season. An overthrow by Derek Carr, who's a little bit rattled, it seems like. And Ryan Switzer is going to have to make big time plays here. Ryan Switzer is the guy most underrated player on our team. Besides, look at Switzer. Switzer has a chance to get the first down, and he will. Switzer comes up clutch on a big time 3rd down. And Derek Carr is gaining back his confidence after that play. And if we win, guys, we still have a wild card game to play. And if we have to play in a wild card game, things that we're not going to be ready for will happen. I'm not guaranteeing that we're going to win the Super Bowl or anything. But if we win, we should be able to make the playoffs. It would suck if we went 11-5 to miss the playoffs when the Steelers got in at like 8-8. And Josh McCown is still starting over Sam Darnold, which is very surprising for me. And Marshawn Lynch will get hit by number 40 after he breaks a tackle. But 2nd and inches, Marshawn Lynch showing us that he still has that power at the age of 32. And we're going to run him up the gut again. And Marshawn Lynch, if you don't know his story, he's from Oakland, California. He played a lot of ball. He played ball at the University of California. Played a few years for Buffalo. Came to Seattle. And he has one of the most iconic runs of all time in playoff history where he beat the Saints. And he helped Seattle win that game. And they had the loudest noise in playoff history during that run. And then he leads them to a Super Bowl 48 with his power running game. And Super Bowl 49, they throw the ball instead of run it, and Marshawn Lynch basically, I think he got injured in that season and didn't play again, just decided to go ahead and retire. And then he comes out of retirement to play for his hometown team. And Derek Carr picked up a big time play there. But we're looking for someone to get open. No one's really getting open. But Lee Smith will get open and he's going to catch it. And Lee Smith has played really good here today. We're going to run the ball with Jalen Richard, our 5'8" running back, and he can make a man miss. He can break a few tackles, and he's going to get wrapped up by D Ford right there. And I think he has almost 10 touchdowns overall this season. And we're going to run it with Richard again, because if he makes... And Jared Cook gets his block and Colin Miller get their blocks here. And number 40 shoes are off his feet before he gets tackled by D Ford once again. And that man slid for a good 5 yards. So we're going to run the ball with Richard again, because he's showing us that he's flashy enough. And he got the wits to get in the end zone. And he's trying to get that contract extension. But number 50, Justin Houston, and number 57 stop us. I believe that's Brandon Speaks. But we're going to have to kick our 3rd field goal of the game. And we're now up by 2 with 3 minutes and 30 seconds left. And Pinero is a star. Wait, guys, in the comment sections, should we get what do we need on offense or defense to make our team better? Azim Victor had a chance. Carl Joseph will make the tackle. In Green Bay with Aaron Rodgers and Jimmy Graham are still fighting to get that winning record. I don't even know if they will make the playoffs this year. And I believe D'Angelo, I don't remember which Williams that is, guys. If you know who that is, tell me in the comment section down below. And Bruce Irvin, Khalil Mack have been dominant. I know I said this a lot, but Whitehead has been dominant. And big time play by number 96. I believe that's Tom Carradine, or Carradine is his last name. I forgot what his first name is. In Whitehead, it's going to come on the blitz with Azim Victor, but instead we're going to have a 2-minute warning. And guys, we look way better than we did last time we played them. We were down by, I believe, 22 points at halftime. And Pat Mahomes had Tyreek Hill over the middle, who beat Gary and Conley and overthrows it. And we have forced another 3rd down. And Obi Melifonwu thinks he can take Tyreek Hill all by himself. I believe he can do it. And they're going to send West out or wide. And Obi Melifonwu makes a big time play on 3rd down. And the Raiders will get the ball back with 2 minutes before the half. And we got a chance to make a big time play before halftime. Go up 16-7. And Marshawn Lynch just gives up on the play. Unbelievable. What was that by Marshawn Lynch, guys? Unbelievable. Chandler Jones comes in pretty much unblocked and forces to fumble, and Marshawn Lynch gives up on this play. So I'm kind of concerned about that. And Chandler Jones will recover it at about the 5-yard line. And if you're the Raiders, and this game means so much, why would you give up on that play? Marshawn Lynch is going to have to come up big on the next drive, because we needed a good play right there. We're going to try not to allow a touchdown here. We want to at least try to hold until a field goal. And Maurice Hurst will get the sack, believe it or not. After Bruce Irvin will trip up Khalil Mack. And our defense has to come up big here. Even if they allow a field goal, I'll be really proud of them because they have allowed -2 yards on this drive. And Khalil Mack and Maurice Hurst will get in on the tackles together. And Maurice Hurst, that's his 4th sack of the season, I believe. And he's came up clutch on this drive. We're going to rush Pat Mahomes once again. And Travis Kelce will hurdle Gary Conley for the touchdown. Beautiful play by Travis Kelce, and he's going to dance on us. And that hurt our feelings. Conley could not get him. Travis Kelce makes a beautiful diving catch, and they're into the end zone. Guys, we have 47 seconds to attempt to come back. We're going to try to block this PAT. So we block this score. It'll be 11-14, but we will not be able to do so. And Deshaun Watson is trying to upset the Jacksonville Jaguars. Excuse me, guys. And Ryan Switzer kicked too deep for him to return. And Ryan Switzer, someone has to put the city on their back here. Marshawn Lynch, we're going to give him the carry, but if he fumbles, we're benching him. We're going to put in Richard because the effort he showed on that last drive was unbelievable. Totally disgusting. We're going to run 4 verts with Martavis Bryant, Jared Cook, Ryan Switzer, and our boy. What, Derek Carr can't find anyone open? No, Ryan Switzer's gonna catch it. And Ryan Switzer is a stud, guys. Unbelievable. Well, Ryan Switzer, he's trying to get his 1,000 yards on the season. And the 4-11, a huge improvement. Well, not a huge improvement, but 4 games instead of 0 games is a lot better. And Carr, we're going to try to... Justin Houston nearly had a huge interception. And we're going to run on 3rd down and 5 because they've been shutting down our passing game. And Marshawn Lynch has a chance here to redeem that last drive. And Marshawn Lynch will not be able to do so. And we're just gonna kick the field goal and go to halftime. And while y'all watch us score this field goal, I will be right back after halftime. Buffalo. Josh Allen, guys, is probably going to win Rookie of the Year just by the way he's been dominating. And let's see what the defending champs have been able to do. And defending champs are going off against the Washington Redskins led by Alex Smith. But I seriously doubt they're going to be in the playoffs. And guys, Pat Mahomes getting sacked by Khalil Mack. And guys, check this out. And big time play by Chanderick West.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Little back and forth, you guys knew it was
This is the live conversation with Maurice Hurst at halftime.
come back and win this thing.
All right, well, at first we started slow. We started real slow. And, you know, that's all right. That's okay because sometimes in life you're going to start
This is
slow.
the halftime
That's
report
okay.
by Maurice
We
Hurst.
told ourselves, hey, we're going to start slow. We're going to keep going fast. We're going to start slow, but we're always going to finish fast. No matter what the score was, we're going to finish hard. We're going to finish
This is
fast.
the speech
Yeah,
that he
the
gave
first
our
half, I'm not
players.
gonna lie. They had us. We weren't...
Maurice Hurst announces that they did have us in the first half, not gonna lie. And I'm wondering if he's gonna lead our defense here in the second half. Khalil Mack is out here ready to play. A Whitehead. But Khalil Mack is gonna make a big time play, and Maurice Hurst halftime is gonna lead us. And Obi Melifonwu making sure Travis Kelce does not keep going. And Travis Kelce had a beautiful touchdown before the half ended. Last half. And Sammy Watkins and Gary and Conley are going to be on each other. And Maurice Hurst, the guy who hyped up the team with the halftime speech, will get his 5th sack of the season. He's out here ring chasing, and our Raiders offense will have the ball back after a slow start to this. And Marshawn Lynch is gonna have to come through here because he gave no effort on a play, and he's showing us that it was an accident, guys. And he said that he's going to get Oakland something to celebrate when he gets home. But that's definitely going to be on Come On Man later tonight. And Lynch will fumble, but I believe he was down. I believe he was down already, guys, because he was on his back before the ball was fully popped out. Yeah, he was clearly down there. But he still needs to hold on to the ball better. Chandler Jones' big belly will force the ball out. But we also have the ball, I believe. And Justin Houston, I believe, actually would have gotten credit for the fumble. But we're going to run the ball with Marshawn Lynch, even though he just nearly fumbled. And he's just going to get barely by Houston, but he's at 101 yards already, guys, and we're going to run some curl flats with Ryan Switzer on the right side, because if he catches this ball, he can make a man miss, but he will not be able to do so. But we're just going to have to take some yards. And Derek Carr nearly got the first down, but I'm not sure if he did. No, so we're going to have to kick a 44-yard field goal. But for Eddie Pinheiro, this is basically nothing. Big time players make big time plays, and our kicker has shown up today. I believe that is his 9th touchdown. I mean, not his 9th touchdown, but his 3rd field goal of the game. His 9 points today. He hits it off the upright, which is really interesting there. Maybe we could go for a 75-yard field goal in the playoffs. Who knows? And Whitehead is going to come on the blitz. Kareem Hunt's injury is definitely probably helped to change the outcome. But Bruce Irvin will not be able to make the play. And Derek Johnson, I believe, is on the play. Should have been able to hit him and not let the young Pat Mahomes break his tackle, but he'll do the opposite. And we got to replace him in the offseason, guys. And Melvin and Azim Victor are going to be on the tackle, I believe, on number 23. And what is D. Williams' name in real life, guys? I do not know who that is. And Kelce and Obi. Kelsey's going to get hit by Melifonwu again, who's imposing his will. But Travis Kelce is carrying this Chiefs offense, and Conley is on Obi Melifonwu, and our Conley is on Hill. And Obi Melifonwu can shut down anyone, but he will get beat on this play. And Watkins makes some interesting moves to get the first down, and will not do so. And I messed up right there. And Pat Mahomes will get it. And Bruce Irvin. Alright, thank you, CC Gaming. I'll think about it. Is it players only? And we'll shut down Williams once again. And we got one more play. And we got another chance here, guys. We gotta force a turnover. And Obi Melifonwu forcing another incompletion. And he is playing very, very well for us these last few weeks. And Azim Victor makes a big time play. And Azim Victor has a chance to take this to the house. And he will do so. And he's going to spike it. And we have to make that one of our snapshots because that just proves that our defense is here to impose their will. And Azim Victor, the rookie. And we're going to do an instant replay. And check this out. Pat Mahomes sees Travis Kelce running the flat route. Azim Victor is not in the way when he throws, but Azim Victor makes the ground up, gets an interception, and Khalil Mack doesn't really make a block, but just kind of gets in their way, and we're able to spike the ball with the rookie. And Azim Victor. And this is one of our highlight plays. And Azim Victor gonna be the face of this team. What do I mean by players only? You know how there's like you can make a player and everything? Are y'all doing that or coaches? Slash owners. And we hit the post again, guys. It's kind of interesting how he keeps on hitting the post. Automatic post hitter. And Whitehead had a chance to make a tackle in the backfield, but Shantaric West will make a play. But if we win this game, it's probably going to be another Kansas City Chief choke. If you don't watch football in these last few years, and I believe who forced that fumble? I believe it was Morrow. And the Raider defense coming up big here these last few drives. And let's check out this instant replay, guys. Pat Mahomes makes a very athletic play here. Shantaric West makes a spin move, and Morrow is having none of it. And when he shoulder checks number 35, Shantaric West, his shoulder goes directly into the ball, and forces a fumble. His knee's not down yet, so that is clearly a fumble. And Bruce Irvin, I believe, comes out of nowhere and starts going down and wants to make sure he gets it. And Travis Kelce will tackle him, and that's another turnover by our defense, who have been playing playoff caliber recently. And we're gonna run the ball here with Marshawn Lynch. Number 53 didn't want no smoke, and number 23 Fuller is in on the tackle. And we're gonna run a drag route with Jared Cook, the older guy from USC, South Carolina. We're gonna let Carrier get in on here because he never gets anything, and he's doing the Charlie Brown jerk, whatever you want to call it. And he comes up with a big play. And Carrier's a really good player. And guys, we need some big time players. Our players been stepping up today on defense. Khalil Mack has a chance to get in the backfield here, and he will do so. Can Khalil Mack get that number to 23 to break the all-time sack record today? And Carradine's going to get a tackle and is filling in for an injured Mario Edwards Jr. today. And Lamar Jackson is making easy work of that Browns defense. And Gilchrist did not get his zone correctly and overthrown on the screen route by Pat Mahomes. And the Raiders are up against the Chiefs by 15 with 3 minutes going before the fourth quarter. We have a whole quarter of football left, but if our defense keeps on playing the way they have today, we'll be fine. And Ryan Switzer is going to try to make number 30 miss and fail miserably. And guys, if you keep up with Derek Carr, he has thrown so many interceptions this season. But the Raiders' offense is ready to explode. It's a big time play, but Evan buried to tackle Marshawn Lynch because he didn't make that tackle. Marshawn Lynch would probably been gone. And Jared Cook's gonna get in on a drag route. We're gonna find him just in time. We're gonna try to make a man miss, but we will fail to do so. David Amerson, the kid from Arizona who's nearly at his 10th season in the NFL. And we're gonna run Marshawn Lynch. He has to be a powerhouse today. Hopefully he's able to do well in the playoffs. Because there's no way we can't make the playoffs with the way we have dominated Kansas City today. The San Diego Chargers beat us both times, so when we play them, we cannot allow it to be 3 times in one season. But Carrier will nearly make a big time play once again. Coach Chucky is upset. You can see it in his face. We're going to run this weird wheel route thing with Martavis Bryant. And this pass has to be spectacular, because if not, we just allowed a big time play. And it is a first down, tackled by D. Ford and Amerson. And guys, we're looking like we can win this game with ease. Looks like we can actually put up over 40 points, which is going to be very interesting if we do so. And Switzer is on the outside. But check this out. We're going to get him on a zig route. And we're going to get him but not too little space to let him cut up field. But 7 yards on a zig route is going to go a long way for our confidence. And Switzer is going to be on a slant route. And guys, let me tell you, Switzer is one of our best players. And Derek Carr is going to try to roll out here, but he's going to get sacked by Chandler Jones and D Ford. Excuse me, Chris Jones. I don't know why I keep on saying Chandler Jones. But Marshawn Lynch is going to get a clutch, has to unlock his clutch on this big time third down carry in the third quarter. But he just gets flattened by number 53. And ever since we started talking trash about Hitchens, he has been exposing Marshawn Lynch. We're going to kick another field goal. We might go for do a fake field goal on the next drive. But he has been dominating. And after this, guys, I will show you the MVP Rookie of the Year in our team stats. Derek Carr's interception number is absolutely humongous. And our fullback will tackle the running back DeAnthony Thomas. DeAnthony Thomas would have been gone if Smith was not able to make that tackle. And Gary Conley is going to try to guard Tyreek Hill all by himself. And Maurice Hurst had a huge halftime speech for our team. And it was an unbelievable speech. He said, they had us in the first half, not even going to lie.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw
Azim Victor will force a fumble. And Azim Victor, the rookie player, nearly forced 2 turnovers already today. And Maurice Hurst, the guy who... And Khalil Mack is going to sack him for his 21st sack of the season. And Mack had like 9 weeks of not doing anything. And he's one of the elite players on our team. And they went for it on 4th down. I was really not expecting them to do that. But if Marshawn Lynch makes a... If we score on this drive, I want to take out our starters because... When you're up by 25, no point of leaving you. And Anthony Hitchens makes a big time interception. And that's his 3rd interception of the season, but if I was under pressure, I forced the pass. And Anthony Hitchens, the young kid, will make a big time play. And Khalil Mack nearly got in there again, and Obi Melifonwu is going to get the tackle with the help of Victor and Whitehead. And, guys, I think Victor is going to become our starter over Johnson, because Johnson, we have him in at sub linebacker, that's why you see him so much, but Melifonwu is going to get sent on a blitz here. And Gilchrist gets juked as long as Carl Joseph, but Gary Conley will make a big time play and actually tackle him. And the Raiders defense is starting to slacking. And Maurice Hurst had a... And Khalil Mack will make the tackle here. And we have allowed 36 yards today rushing, mostly because of the injury to Kareem Hunt. If we had to face Kansas City in the playoffs, it's going to be a big time struggle. But Maurice Hurst will make a sack, forcing a big 3rd down here. And he has 4 sacks today. He has been an animal. And Hurst's halftime speech has really helped our team. Who knows, if Hurst can do that halftime speech, would our team even be scoring? And Conley is going to get rolled incomplete, forcing a 4th down and 18. And they're going to go for it here, because they are down by 18 points. And Bruce Irvin, Tahir Whitehead, and Melvin with the nice interception. And he'll get tackled by Williams. But this Raiders defense coming up big once again today. and Marshawn Lynch is going to get. We're just going to try to run up the clock because it's pointless. We already know we won this game. And I know I said we're just going to try to run out the clock, but we have to attempt to throw the ball deep to Ryan Switzer because Ryan Switzer is a big time player. And Switzer, we literally have all day to throw. And I clicked the wrong button, and Reggie Ragland will take us down for the 18-yard sack. And Marshawn Lynch is going to be on a wheel route. But if... Oh yeah, Ryan Switzer will beat his man, but I'm hit as I throw the ball. So it will be incomplete. And guys, I'm going to go ahead and take him out because Derek Carr is getting hit a lot, and we don't need that. We need him in the playoffs. If you didn't see a year or two ago, he got injured in, I believe, week 14, and it just cost our team. Well, let's check out his stats for week 17. And Pat Mahomes has been choking. 14 for 27. 2 touchdowns to 4 interceptions. And he's playing like us, guys. Marshawn Lynch, though, with 7 broken tackles. But Ryan Switzer with 137 yards. And he is almost there at 1,000, guys. Actually, I think he beat it. He's at 1,000 yards as well. But we are going to change EJ Manuel. Because we want EJ Manuel to get some reps. Just in case we need him in the playoffs. And I think they're running a man 3 deep. But you can never tell. But Obi Melifonwu is going to get burnt, but Conley on Conley and Gary and Conley will make the big time play. If he popped it in the air, we'll probably got another interception. And we're trying to get Khalil Mack his 21st interception, sack on the season. And Obi Melifonwu was going to be able to take down Travis Kelce. He's been carrying their offense. And Kelce's we've shut down Kelce. But I'm really surprised how much we have shut down Tyreek Hill. Because Tyreek Hill makes better defenses than ours, like Little League players. And Melvin's going to make a big play on West. And Kansas City, Missouri. The only thing that they're looking like they're good at now is making barbecue. And our defense will come up good once again. Speaking of Kansas City, in the comment section down below, tell me if y'all ever been here. I've been there. I ate some beef barbecue. I can't eat pork. But besides that, guys, have y'all been here? And Melvin with his 3rd interception of the game, making a beautiful, beautiful defensive effort. And Blake Bortles is trying to lead his Jaguars past the Houston Texans. And let's check out what the player we put in and say EJ Manuel in. We benched Derek Carr for the rest of this game. It's not gonna be permanent. I just didn't want him to get banged up if we make the playoffs, because if he gets banged up, week 14, I believe, of 2015, our team finished the season with a 12-4 record, and we could not, and they could not. Their offense just looked terrible without Derek Carr, and EJ Manuel has some legs to him as well, so we can make big time plays like this. EJ Manuel starting off his start. 2 is starting off 2 for 2, and he got Ryan Switzer up to 152 yards in the Jets. And Marshawn Lynch refusing to go down, but ends up getting tackled for a loss. But showing D4 will make a big time play there. But EJ Manuel, we're gonna and number 40 will come in unblocked and be able to get a big hit on Marshawn Lynch. So that's got me alarmed because Marshawn Lynch did nearly fumble earlier, and I don't want him to get injured before playoffs. So we're gonna put in Jalen Richard and DeAndre Washington over Marshawn Lynch. And Marshawn Lynch is somehow still out there saying, "Coach, you can't bench me. I run this team like he's LeBron James." And EJ Manuel's going to work on some magic like he had at Florida State. And EJ Manuel, I believe, was the only first rounder in his draft class. And EJ Manuel with a big time run on a third down. This is the number 2 rushing defense. They have nearly given up 200 yards. And that is unbelievable. EJ Manuel had a huge clutch run right there, guys. And Washington will get maybe a yard. And Washington, I believe, him or Richard's first NFL carry was a touchdown. It's kind of insane when you think about it. Your first NFL carry is a touchdown. And Washington's going to find a Val. And he shows some power. He says, me and Marshawn have been hitting up the gym recently. We're going to run this play action pass. Because Bryant's going to be wide open over the middle most likely. And it looks like the play is dead. And we can get this first down. And number 20 is going to struggle taking down EJ Manuel after I try to attempt to juke him out. But we're going to run a halfback toss with a speedy Washington. And we got this game in the bag if we don't turn over the ball. And number 53 will make a big time play. I believe that's Hitchens. And how can the Raiders offense prevail right here? EJ Manuel's going to try to attempt to get the first down, and he'll get the touchdown. And the Oakland Raiders are going to be in, and he's going to celebrate with the team, and the whole team's getting lit right now. Gabe Jackson, Kalichi Osmel. And EJ Manuel is going to be able to put the nail in the coffin for our team. And we still have to play some defense, guys. I've seen some crazy things before in Madden. Who knows? Maybe they can become a lot can happen in 2 minutes. It only takes approximately 10 seconds to score a touchdown. But that's not the way you want to start it, as Obi Melifonwu will make another big time play. And Williams. Johnson's going to cover Williams. What we need to send Johnson on blitz here, just because if he gets a sack in Kansas City. And Conley had a chance at an interception. And I'm just going to say, if your defense plays like this, your team's going to win some games. And Bruce Irvin, Maurice Harris are going to have a chance to get another sack. But Whitehead makes a big hit on Travis Kelce. And Deshaun Watson is trying to hold on to get Houston to, I believe, an 8-8 record. And Whitehead's going to make another tackle on Travis Kelce. Kelce is carrying this offense of Kansas City. Well, he can't carry them good enough. And the problem we're having with Pat Mahomes right now is his mobility is costing him. And Conley is going to get open, and he's going to take a big hit by Carl Joseph. And guys, we're just trying to hang on here. The less points they score, the better. And our division record right now is going to be 2-4 if we hold on. We lost to the Broncos, we lost to Kansas City last time, and the Chargers beat us both times. And Bruce Irvin is going to get another sack. And I'm surprised they're not calling timeouts here. But my defense needs a rest, so we're going to stop the ball here. And Saquon Barkley going off against the Dallas Cowboys. And Gilchrist will make a big time hit on Tyreek Hill, who finally burns Gary and Conley. And Sammy Watkins showing you that, hey, I'm about to be a free agent. You might need to sign me. And we're gonna.
Damn. Watkins out here, man. God.
And Obi Melifonwu, that's like the first time we have not seen him make a play. And Buffalo beat Miami by 3 points. Josh Allen, the rookie, he just went off. And Ryan Switzer has a chance here. He'll try to spin to get some more yardage. But guys, this game's all over. We're gonna run a couple more plays, make them waste their timeouts, and we'll be able to win the game. We're gonna run this play for shits and giggles, guys. Let's just see if Washington can make a huge run. And New England will.
Fucking Hail Mary.
And New England will win the game. You know, we should, and I believe we did get playoffs. And Andy Reid is pissed. Once again, his Kansas City Chiefs choked. And Ryan Switzer, Melvin had a huge game for us with 3 INTs. Carrier, and that's one of Melvin's interceptions. Derek Carr has really played subpar this season. Has not made all the throws that he needs to make. Guys, let's check out the highlights.
So for the Raiders, it's an 11th win of the year as they'll finish the regular season with 11-2.
This is how our defense started the game for us.
For the playoffs ahead.
Melvin is out here ring chasing.
Number 5 for them on the year. And they'll get their shot at playoff football as they'll be on the road next week as a wild card.
And this is an interception by Eric Berry, which made me think this game is going to be really, really tough. He makes a big time play. Look how bad he jukes out he snags on Jared Cook. Make sure he catches it. But look how bad he jukes him out. Look how bad. Ryan Switzer is normally the guy who breaks people's ankles, but he gets broken right there. But Carl Joseph will put the team on his back with this interception, which may not even been an interception. But we're gonna allow. But they called it interception. But this pass play for Derek West, Carl Joseph missed a tackle, and the 35-year-old Derek Johnson didn't have enough speed, and Conley could not. If there were 7 more yards, Conley could have probably caught him at the 1-yard line. Travis Kelce scoring for their team right before the half with a dive over Gary and Conley. And Ryan Switzer's 64-yard gain here was really instrumental to helping us win this game, because Eddie Pinero kicked a 20-yard field goal after that. And then our defense just shut them down for pretty much the rest of the game. But Bazim Victor had a big time play here, and he's our rookie of the year for sure. Out of all of our rookies, he's probably played the best, but unless Maurice Hurst is a rookie. Him and 2 have gone back and forth because they have dominated. And Colton Miller, our rookie O-lineman, will be able to get an upgrade. And he's going to move up to a 79 overall. Obi Melifonwu, only a 75 overall, guys. This man is an animal. We're going to make him run support because he's a hard hitter. And his coverage skills are already great. Eddie Pinero, I believe this man can carry us, but he's probably going to get released, guys. So he wants way too much as a rookie. And we're going to make Azim Victor a run stopper, but he's only a 68 overall. I don't understand how he's only a 68 overall. And we're going to advance the week, see if we made the playoffs. And we do make the playoffs. And so many people have upgrades. Melvin, everyone has a huge bunch of confidence bonus, but that's not. We're going to check out the standings here. Let's see who's made the playoffs. The Falcons dominated the NFC. The Patriots and Chargers will have the same record. The Saints and Jaguars and the Raiders. We eliminated the Chiefs from playoff contention. And that has to sting. But the Vikings, Cowboys, Seahawks, and Lions all made the playoffs, followed by the Rams and the Panthers, who were 5-2 at one point, so they really started failing. The Titans will finish 8-8, and the Steelers clinched the playoffs at 8-8, as long as the Texans who went 8-8. The Bears and Eagles are the first teams to start off with bad seasons, under 500, and the 49ers tied twice this season. And the Giants will go 6-9-1. The Redskins 6-10. The Colts 5-11, I believe, with their first year back, Andrew Luck. And Bengals 5-11. Jets 4-12. Broncos 4-12. And they beat us one time this season in week 2. So it's been a while for them. The Ravens and Browns finished 4-12. First time the Browns didn't get the #1 draft pick in 2 years. And the Cardinals will finish 3-12, and the worst team is the Miami Dolphins. We're gonna check out stats, and we're gonna see who the leaders were. Marshawn Lynch had a huge season for being 32 years old, and Le'Veon Bell is gonna lead the way. Kareem Hunt had 14 touchdowns. I'm just glad that we eliminated him early in the game. Sounds bad, but if he stayed in the game, guys, we could be looking out, staying at home, waiting for our team to go to the playoffs. And Derek Carr will lead with the most touchdowns, but has to have the most interceptions allowed. Yes, he will. But Joe Flacco probably will lose his starting job. And Russell Wilson had a big year. Jimmy G had a really big year. Tyrod Taylor might have lost his starting job. It's hard to tell as of right now. But Jacoby Brissett had a decent season for a backup. But Tom Brady played like the MVP that he normally is. EJ Manuel started, I believe, 3 games this year. And in his first game, he had 4 touchdowns. Geno Smith played against us, I believe. Matt Schaub had a beautiful campaign, I guess, for a backup. 3 for 3, 2 touchdowns and an interception. If y'all remember, this man used to be the quarterback of the Texans. They went 12-4. And guys, we're just looking for a backup quarterback right now. Mason Rudolph, the big boy from Oklahoma State, could be our next quarterback. We're rushing. Let's see how many rushers had over 1,000 yards. Because last year there was only 9. And this year we got Le'Veon Bell, then Marshawn Lynch, then Zeke, David Johnson bouncing back huge from an injury, Kareem Hunt, Melvin Gordon, Ty Gurley, Leonard Fournette, Christian McCaffrey, and Devonta Freeman. And Dalvin Cook bounces hugely from an injury that he had last year. Alvin Kamara and Jordan Howard. And that's huge, guys. I think Marshawn Lynch is David Kareem Hunt, Melvin Gordon. That means the Broncos are the only one in our division who didn't have a 1,000-yard rusher. David Hendry had 806 yards. But let's check out the receiving yardage. Julian Edelman led the way for, did y'all know this man was Jewish as well? Pierre Garcon, Sterling Shepard out of Oklahoma. We didn't really have a lot of 1,000-yard players this year, but Oakland did. It's probably going to dominate this list because we had 1, 2, 3, 4 1,000-yard players on our team, and that's greatness. But who allowed the most sacks this season? Brandon Shell out of South Carolina, who letting my city down. But who's allowed the fewest? He doesn't really count. Ben Jones, Ellie Marpet out of Hobart, and Brandon Fusco out of Slippery Rock. But let's check out who dominated defensive tackles. Our team, we're not going to lead in that category. Who had the most solo tackles? Deion Jones. Who had the most assisted tackles? Earl Thomas, leading that tough, gruddy defense. And Brandon Marshall had a huge season. KJ Wright. Everyone, check this out, guys. SEC school, SEC school, SEC school, SEC school, ACC school. ACC and SEC schools seems like good places for linebackers. And Tahir Whitehead had a huge season. SEC school, SEC school. It seems like if you go to SEC school or ACC school, you're gonna break out as a linebacker. But who led the way with the most quarterback sacks? And it's gonna be our best defensive player, Khalil Mack, who beat Justin Houston, Trey Flowers, Jerry Hughes, Aaron Donald, Von Miller, and Donta Hightower. And TJ has bragging rights over his brother JJ. But who had the most interceptions in the league? Rashawn Melvin, Eric Berry, Carl Joseph, and our team has stepped that up. Well, let's see who has the most interception yards. Well, who has allowed the most forced fumbles? 8 by Rashawn Melvin, the young buck from Alabama, and Rashawn Melvin has 5 fumble recovers. But who has the most fumble recovery yards? It's gonna be our boy Khalil Mack. But who has the most defensive touchdowns? Azim Victor, our rookie, will lead the way. And how many interceptions did he have? He had 3. But how many sacks did he have? He had 2.5 sacks. He had a good rookie season. And let's check out the awards. Derek Carr is going to get second on the MVP after throwing 32 interceptions. And Matt Ryan is going to come in third, with Le'Veon Bell fourth, with Carson Wentz fifth.
Nick, your mic ain't working.
They call a podcast Poppy. King goes, I see they tryna copy. Diamonds in the chain, bust down wrists. And you ain't never seen no like this. What? Tell me what? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop home, game in the chokehold. I be out on a late night. Opposite a play fight. See slime break night. This break night. My wristwatch is like a break light. And you can get it right on your gravesite. So tell me something I don't know. $50 pizza when I'm eating in Soho. I heard that you in love with the stuff in your in them. What should I do? Keep getting money. It's funny, I was just like you. Super Bowl Sunday.
Tamir Whitehead, second best linebacker, and Carl Joseph and Rashard Melvin just got dissed. But these two are going to be on our team for a while, so they still have time to progress. And Vontae Davis, Jimmy Smith, Jalen Ramsey, the young stud. But the best kickers team on Kowski. Let's see who the offensive rookie of the year was. No shocker there was Josh Allen, who led them to, I believe, a 12-4 record. Cortland Sutton was showing out versus us, and Hayden Hurst won the South Carolina Titans. Baker Mayfield is apparently better than Lamar Jackson. And Mark Walton Jr. with 9th. And Jalen Samuels. But let's go to the defensive rookie of the years for the AFC side. Azim Vitcher gets bested by Bradley Chubb, Rashawn Evans. Rashawn Evans should beat Tremaine Evans for that job. Minka Fitzpatrick. Denzel Ward. You have barbecue and you didn't invite me. Hurt my feelings. It's going to come in 7th. Maurice Hurst, 8th. And his leadership capabilities this last season was great to see. And that's like I didn't see that, because we're going to start it back up here. Offensive player of the year is going to be Carson Wentz, who led the Eagles to a 7-9 record. And the Seahawks had 2 players on here. 3, excuse me. Offensive rookie of the year is going to be Saquon Barkley over Calvin Ridley, Ronald Jones, Darius Guice. Sad story for him that he tore his ACL in the first preseason game of the season. DJ Moore, Anthony Miller, Josh Rosen. Seeing these two on here is kind of weird because they went 3-12-1. John Kelly, who probably had a pretty good season, and Raquan Smith, the star Georgia linebacker who shut down Alabama for almost 4 quarters of football. And Jared Alexander, Josh Jackson. I believe Jared Alexander is from Louisville and Josh Jackson's from Iowa. These two, they were that close. Both of them, both DBs were that close to winning Rookie of the Year for the defensive side of the ball. And imagine what's going to happen in the future. And Oren Burke also had a chance. Also, the young Packers defense looks like actually something to worry about. Let's see if any rookies. Mr. Busky had a huge year. Zeke Elliott, overhyped. LeGarrette Blount had 999 yards. And look at J.D. McKissick, a 59 overall. And he got the 10th best running back in the league on the NFC side, so his overall needs to go up. Anyone remember when Golden Tate taunted the the Rams defense? Going over the goal line, he got the best wide receiver for the NFC. And if Calvin Johnson Jr. was in the league, Calvin Johnson Jr. would probably caught this for the Lions. And Mike Wallace and Alshon Jeffrey going to go in. Calvin Ridley is going to beat Julio Jones. And best O-line, Zach Martin, Monica Sue, and Aaron Donald. With that D-line, I was expecting them to win at least 11 games.
Rip.
Zach Brown, who's going to be a guy that's going to be better in the future. Harrison Smith, best safety. And no one really surprised except for Chidobe Awuzie. Shaquille Griffin, Shaquem Griffin's brother. Robert Ellenford makes this list, which surprised me. But Marshawn Lattimore does not surprise me. And their best kicker is Seabass, the former Raiders kicker. Followed by Mason Crosby. But who won it on our side? Steven Gostkowski beat our guy Eddie Pinero. So if we see them in the playoffs. And guys, look at this. Madden has actually added the real owners. They used to not have her in this game. They actually added her, which is very surprising. And we'll see who wins this game. So let's look at the playoff schedule. They'll be in the next episode, but let's check out the playoff schedule. So we got the Raiders playing the Jaguars, but the Lions and Cowboys, that should be an offensive shootout or no points at all. But the Bills and Steelers, Bills should take them with ease. But let's check out each standing by division here. But we're gonna check out the AFC North. See, their whole division was garbage. No, not a single team in their division had a winning record. And the AFC South, it struggled, but it looks like they have a nice team. And the Bills and Jets,